Welcome to this week's Approachability Minute. Do you want to go to Abilene? No? What if your boss wanted to go, or your spouse? The Abilene paradox was created by a professor named Jerry Harvey to explain a situation where a group of people make a decision that none of them agree with. He tells the story of a husband and wife that are visiting her parents in Coleman, Texas on a hot August day. And together they decide that they're going to travel 50 miles north to Abilene, Texas, in a car with no air conditioning, to a cafe that's known for mediocre food. And of course, at the end of the 4-hour round trip, they realize that none of them actually wanted to go to Abilene. Have you ever been on any trips to Abilene with your team? Why do we do that? Why do we say yes to people that are in positions of power when we actually mean no? This is an approachability problem, and it's caused by something called power distance. And one of the things that we teach is ways to try to shrink that power distance, to make it comfortable to tell somebody that you don't want to go to Abilene when everyone else is saying yes. Our approachability playbook has got a tool in there that's called the Recognizing Approachability Gaps tool. And that tool's got sections in it where you recognize physical gaps, verbal gaps, and also behavioral signals that someone has got a power distance issue, that someone is saying yes to you when they actually might mean no. And then at the bottom of that tool are some discussion starters. And the idea behind the discussion starters is that once you recognize a power distance issue, that you have some good ways to shrink that gap. So for example, if you notice that somebody might be saying yes when they mean no, you do things like playing devil's advocate for your own position. Or you can also name the behavior in an empathetic way. So you can tell people that you recognize something that they're doing is something that you do yourself sometimes with your boss. The key thing, though, is to make sure that folks feel comfortable and safe giving you honest feedback, telling you what they think, and even disagreeing with you if they do. So for this week, I hope that you don't take any unwanted trips to Abilene, and that's this week's Approachability Minute.